Today, I am going to discuss the topic vegetarianism in Sri Lanka and accommodation in Belgium. And this topic is related to power sharing. Sri Lanka and Belgium both are democratic countries, but what is the way of power sharing in Sri Lanka and Belgium? In Sri Lanka, there is vegetarianism, but in Belgium, there is an accommodational form of government. In Sri Lanka, vegetarian form of government exists. It means majority group dominates the governance in Sri Lanka. In Sri Lanka, Sinhala community is the majority group and it dominates over the minorities living in Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka became independent in 1948. It adopted democracy. But in Sri Lanka, there is not a perfect form of democracy. And in 1956, an act was passed, and by this act, majoritarian form of government has been adopted. In this form, Sinhalas are the ministers in the government. Sinhalas have been given preferences in government jobs and also in other sectors. But the minority group Tamils have been totally ignored. Their language has not been given place in the constitution. They are not ministers in the government. They are not getting place in government jobs, in government education institutions. It means Tamils have been totally disregarded by the government of Sri Lanka. So this type of rule is known as majoritarian form of rule. And when Tamil felt this type of behavior of the government, they went into the feeling of alienation. They thought that we are living in Sri Lanka, but we are not the real citizens of Sri Lanka. And in latter days, such type of feeling caused distrust between Tamils and Sinhalese. They protested against the policy of the government. They formed an organization to put their demands, but their demands were repeatedly denied by the government of Sri Lanka. The government did not hear about the demands of Tamils. So at last, the protest of Tamil took a shape of acute violence. And this violence became aggressive and it turned into a civil war between Sinhalese and Tamil groups. Thousands of people have been killed in this war, and there has been an excellent record of development of Sri Lanka. But this war has caused a terrible setback for the Sri Lanka regarding the development. So we have to learn from the Sri Lankan democracy, that this type of democracy should not be adopted. It may not be said a perfect form of democracy where there is not a perfect rule of majority. This majority depends upon the population majority, not upon opinion majority. Okay?